So I felt this sort of disturbance in the force today. Like I'm not in a bad mood or anything. Yeah, actually I feel pretty good today. I got a lot of sleep.
A little moody.
A little moody. Miguel notices my
Man
moodiness.
period.
I'm on my man period. Got a little sand in my mangina. But I don't know what it is. Like I mean, it's not that I'm like I've always been an asshole, you know, just in general. I have this friend that I went to high school with. His name's Eric, and I always admired. Like he's taken being an asshole to an art form, right? Like he's just a really good asshole, and I always wanted to be like that. I always wanted to be like.
That's your main goal.
No, I just admire it. It's not my main goal. My main goal is to, you know, have a harem of women and eat tacos all day, you know, that somebody else makes. That's the goal.
That's your main goal?
That's the last goal, yeah. I also kind of want to, you know, live in a castle, maybe, but I want to acquire it through war. Like I want to send my people to get me a castle. Like I don't want to inherit it. I sure as hell don't want to work for it. But I just want to have a castle that I take by force.
It's mine.
But then I start to realize, you know, that's like being an asshole. That's it's something that I think is different than being, you know, moody or being depressed. You know, like we were discussing being depressed earlier, and I think depression is, I mean, that's chemical. That's something that you really can't just help. You know, like depression is like, you know, I'm unhappy. And tacos won't help. Gorditas won't help. You know, ice cream. You know, and people get depressed over different things. A lot of relationships.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I've never been good in relationships ever. Like females will make you depressed, right? And one of my problems in relationships is that I've always been good at, like, I'm good at getting girls, right? Women. And then we have these like intense relationships that begin very well. They start out really strong, and then they get to this point where it's almost too much. Like, oh wait, you're this intense all the time? Like you're always this person? And I thought this was just like because you were nervous in the beginning or something. But no, it's just that I'm just intense. I'm just intense. And you know, I guess my father was intense. Like he was an intense guy. So I guess we inherited, even though like I wasn't around him to be intense, I guess he had that sort of intensity. And I guess my mom can be intense at times too, so you add those two together and it gets me. So like today, I think maybe I just didn't have that intensity in me, and so I feel kind of weird about it. Like I've never been good at sleeping. Like I don't sleep well. I have a nightmare almost every night. You know?
What's your nightmare about?
Well, so here's the thing is, as I'm falling asleep, I have these like miniature nightmares, right? Where I'm like last night, as I was falling asleep, I was like picking up these rocks, and the rocks would crumble apart and become just these piles of ants that were crawling all over my hand, right? And I just kept like trying to pick up these rocks and move them, and they were just turning into ants, and I was like, what the hell? So I was like, I'm gonna go pick up this big rock, and I went to like hug this big rock to pick it up. Snakes everywhere.
Okay.
So that was one. And then, so I'll have these small ones that just like shock me awake. And then I'll have these dreams that last for years. Like I'm gone for years, like interdimensional time travel dreams where I'm like I had this one dream where I was living as this Indian cop, right? Where I was an Indian, you know.
Chief?
No, not that kind of Indian. Not Native American. Like the dot, not the feather.
Oh, okay.
And I was an Indian man, and I had a wife, and her name was Fatima. And this was like a dream I had, but it was like years, and I was a cop, but I was like an Indian cop, and I had like a rifle, and I would sit on top of this building, and I would like watch for people like trying to steal cars and stuff in India. And I had this whole dream about it, and like I wasn't satisfied with my life. You know, I loved Fatima, but I was like, you know, I feel like there should be something more to me. Like I feel like I should be somewhere else. And like I had this thought, like, what if I was born in America? And then I woke up from that, and it was like I'd been gone in this dream forever, for years and years. And like, cause I'd gone through like everything in the dream. And it's not really like necessarily a nightmare, but this like introspective, like you go inside yourself and you have to live inside yourself forever, and then you come out of it, and then like now I'm back to being this other person, you know, this fat white guy in America with like I've been given every opportunity in the world. Like I should be like a millionaire with a family and, you know, all of these great things. Yeah, like I've had enough opportunities over and over in my life that if that's something I wanted, I could have that. And it's not. Like I kind of want to just keep doing the secret agent thing.
Yep.
You know, I like that you and I get on these long adventures and stuff.
Oh yeah, that's awesome. Better than being a millionaire.
So what do you think? What do you think is the disturbance in the force that I'm feeling right now? Do you have any ideas on
it? Slept too much. That's it.
That's probably it.
Shouldn't sleep that much.